What's up, guys? Dave here from Knife Works. So the last 2 weeks, I've been sicker than a dog. Trying to get out here and do stuff, but between being completely stuffed up and everything running out of my nose and trying to wear a respirator, and it was just a mess. So I'm finally, excuse me, finally up and going, and been spending some time trying to catch up on sharpening orders and other things. Like we're working on these prototypes, these basically, one of a kinds, where there's little flaws and things. We're putting them up at a discount to get them out of here, because I got 4 of them sitting right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 5 sitting up on a shelf. I got another one that we're actually repairing another blowout that I cleaned out on a pin due to a really dull drill bit that I tried to limp through until the other ones came through. Now that we do sharpening here, you would think I would sharpen the bit up, but my bracket broke for my actual bit sharpener, so I gotta make a whole new one. Sorry, excuse me. So what we're doing right now, we're actually going to show, just by sheer accident, I've always done convex grinds and convex edges because, well, frankly, they last longer, they're stronger. And so we were doing a cleanup on some of these and started doing actual full Scandi grinds. As you can see what looks like garbage or lint right there. That's actually the burr. And what we're going to do is, and it's an exact 0 Scandi grind. We ended up bringing everything up. And I was actually able to do it with very, very minor, I don't want to say bluing, but very minor touches to the edge, and we actually touched them up, got rid of what would actually ruin the edge, the heat treat, because once it turns to that blue or whatever, the heat treat's done on the blade. So we actually took it back down to fresh steel, touched it up again. I am ordering a misting unit for my grinder to actually help keep everything cool, so that way we can actually start doing 0 Scandi grinds. I know a couple people who actually really prefer them over my convex, even though they like the convex, they just want that 0. So we're going to add that to I got a leather belt on my little 1x30 here, and we're actually going to take all that junk off, and we're going to give it a true edge. I'm going to shave some hair with it, and then we're going to go try to find a stick and show how it carves and everything else. So this particular model is up on the website. This is the B3S 2.0. It's a little bit different than the other ones. Still gotta get pictures of it up and stuff like that up on the website. Same thing with the Bushman 2.0, which I put it up there and I used the old pictures of the regular Bushman. I keep getting asked what's the difference. It's actually just the handle. And if you look at the other Bushman, it's just a straight edge back, no frills. This was a Bushman. For some reason, I don't know, I ended up hitting too hard and diveled it. I could have went flat, made it a little bit thinner, but I kept it because for some reason I liked it, and then I just kind of made everything to kind of match and to fit. It just, I don't know, I like it. It fits, has a little point where you can actually squish it in your hand. Same edge, same thing, just a different feel. If you're gonna do fine tasks with it, it just feels different, and I liked it, and I kept it. So that's the difference between the regular Bushman and actually, you know what, here is the OG Bushman. This is actually going to be going out to Blue Ridge, so you can look at, see if I can see the handle, how it's nice and straight, and we're going to up this up there, see if we can keep it, and you can kind of see the differences. That's best I got. So I got you. I just hit it with some compound. Got you facing down. Give you a minute to turn down your volume because this is going to get loud. Going to try doing this raw and unedited as much as I can. So like I said, we're just going to take that burr off, and then I'm going to show you just how sharp I got it, and actually really start working with the B3 2.0. And I think that's what we're just going to call it, B3 2.0. But anyway, or if you guys got a different name or something different, or you want to try throwing your hat in the ring, come on down, try it out. But let's get to it. So go ahead and turn on your volume. Give it a shot. All right. All right, so I'm not seeing any of that flaking anymore. I gave it a couple more passes just to get it where I wanted it, or I should say just make sure it's all cleared off. So with that being said, we're going to pause. All right, now you're looking at my ugly mug. We're just going to, I just had it somewhere. Oh, set a box on it behind the camera. Piece of magazine. Just see if there's anything catching or anything like that. I do this with everything I do, so you're going to see it as I do it. Just like butter, right to the, see if I can do it. Well, that was not, it was all my fault. But other than that, it is sharp. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if we're catching it on camera, but we're going to pull it nice and easy. Where's my, I know I'm doing this in front, but you can see all that hair without a problem, people. I love it. So again, this is a, I got two of them. These are the B3 2.0s. I'm going to have to change that on the website because I think I got B3-S 2.0, but we're just going to call them B3O. 3 POs. B3 2.0s. Or something different. I don't know. We haven't quite gotten there yet. So we got two of these. They are literally the prototypes, the very first ones that we kind of played with and got something down. Also we have sitting here, let's take advantage of it. We have a dozer, one of the first ones. Now the blades are a little bit, I don't want to say thicker, but up. This was because I was trying to recurve. Didn't like it. Straighten it out. So, you know, there's one of the dozers. This is a Dymolux. It's a laminate wood. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to it. I've used them before. Beat the snot out of them. It's almost like a micarta, but wood. And then here's a Ticonderoga, an AEBL. This has burlap micarta scales onto it. Again, this is when I was doing all the Scandies and learn, you know, not really learning them, but perfecting it. So this is one of the true ones, 0, and of course we have the Bushman 2.0. So with that being said, let's go find a stick and see if we can do something with it. All right, guys, we're back. Wind started taking the pool cover, so I had to work on that fast. But it is just super, super muggy out, and I apologize for the fans, but it's a warm one. So I walked over to a burn pile. I have no idea what this is from. I don't remember what limbs it came from. I don't know. But then I also have this one sitting there. I can't tell you what it is. I know it's kind of bone looking. I don't want to say popular, but that's what kind of what it reminds me of. But it's awful. Got like lots of knots on it, so I don't think it is. So, but I figure, you know, stick's a stick. You know, can't find a perfect one all the time. So I'm going to aim you down. Move some stuff out of the way. Oh. water. So we're gonna try to do something here, but just to show, you know, just to. Oh, she's biting good. Oh yeah. It's been a long time since I actually whittled on a stick, so it bites. Oof. There we go. Oof. Whatever it is, it bites. Ugh. Let's see here. Do some. I want to do something with the tip, but trying to hold the stick, and I think we got it where I want to do something. I can tell you this. These are 3/16 inch scales, I believe. Pretty sure because they're kind of thin. Definitely meant for a smaller hand. Of course, again, I like mine a lot fatter, but still comfortable. Of course, again, I'm way out of practice, so you know. Let's see if we can do it. Again, I'm way out of practice. I keep having that stick wanting to fall. Like for me, right here is more comfortable. I want to get in there and pop it, but get all that crap out of there. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not. I do like the belly though. That definitely adds to it. I'm not really gripping hard onto the knife itself either. Just kind of letting it sit in the grooves. Although, one of the things I think I might do is at least have a 1/4 inch. I do have some a lot of 3/16 because they're out of a 1/4 inch, but I think what we might do is using the 3/16, we're going to start adding 1/8 inch liners, puff it out, and get a little bit of thickness there. help that out. Although I'm thinking about adding liners as a standard to it anyways. But trying to keep stuff low cost for people. Because, you know, the economy and stuff. You know. Like I said, it's not the knife, it's me. I absolutely suck at it. But I need to get out and practice more. That's what I need to do. And of course I'm scraping it right out. I'm not afraid of the edge at all. I can still, you guys can, I mean, I'm chunking on it and I, you know, still cutting hair. And I'm raking on it. So, what's funny is this is ADCRV2, and I recently ran into another maker who literally verbatim said that ADCRV is dog shit, and his answers on YouTube on his channel, and it's just like his reply was just very arrogant, I would say. There's makers who made a name for themselves using ADCRV2. I think ADCRV2 is a hell of a steel. Of course, I don't know where I was going with that. But I can tell you this, I think we're going to have to start whittling on a stick more, as some people say. But it bites. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what kind of wood this is. But let's see if I can get it in there. You know, just working it. And it's clean. You know, not jagged, not, you know, I mean, I'll sit here and you can hear it. And look, all the chatter, right? So, let's go in there, clean that all out, because I was raking the edge. And with these prototypes, I was trying out different recipes for ADCRV2, and I think this one was done with I was trying 3 different ones. One was from Admiral Steel, or not Admiral Steel, New Jersey Steel Baron. The other one was Kevin Cashin's. He's another master smith. And then there's one more, I can't think of where I found it. But there were 3 different versions. Oh, Larry Thomas's, which, you know, he's a metallurgist, but his followed really closely to New Jersey Steel Barons. So, but I'm pretty sure this one was Kevin Cashin's. Just trying to give a little bit back. Of course, I'm also trying to go off of memory. And lately, mine's not really the best. So, last few weeks have been just, oof. I don't know what the kids brought home, but oof. Because I don't go nowhere. But, yeah. Let's see here. See if I can get something fine. I'm trying to keep you in frame. Let's see here. I mean, I can get fine curls, but I can tell you what, she wants to bite in. I mean, she just wants to hog material off. Of course, this ain't the safest way to do it. You got the blood triangle, so like I said, I don't know what kind of wood this is, but she wants to bite, whatever it is. I mean, it just hogs the material right off. So see if I can, right where I was working the blade. I mean, granted, you know, it's not a long time, but I was cranking on it. So not scientific in no way, just playing around. Of course, I know I was going to offer other steels and I put it up, but I am. But I was ended up sent a picture of a knife that I made, completely rusted out, and unfortunately the gentleman who has it was having issues with another person, and the other person had it, and come to find out they left it outside, so it is completely, I don't want to say ruined because I don't know yet, but we're going to try to fix it. And that got me thinking that maybe just cut back on all the different steel, even though I'm trying to help, you know, facilitate what other people want, and go almost straight to stainless AEBL, you know, just to get it so people don't have to worry about blades. But I don't know. I want to clean that up a little bit, but so, like I said, I'm no expert out of it anymore, but you know, this is definitely a softwood, whatever it is. That's just the way it's hogging. It feels really soft. Ooh. Oh. Let's see your Chinese knife do that shit. That's for sure. But yeah, B3 2.0. Initial thoughts: definitely going fatter on the handle. For me, anyways. For a smaller hand person, probably great. It feels good in the hand, even though it's skinny for me. But if you got large mitts like me, I got 2XL gloves, so I imagine like a XL or a large, somebody with that type of hand, or smaller, with the scales that these are, would be great. Again, this one's going to be going up. It's got blemishes, of course. Now it's been used. With the sheath and everything else, 200. And seeing it's used, I'm going to say 200, and that's going to be shipped to your door. But that's what I'm going to say. I still got to put it up. But anyways, B3 2.0. Yep. Anywho, it is hotter and out here. So I think we're going to edit and upload this video now. Go set me AC. So with that being said, I thank you guys. I appreciate the patience, and I appreciate everybody who said, hope you feel better, you know, get well soon, drink fluids, all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. Anywho, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate it. I would say like the video, but I'm not even sure I like the video. But I do appreciate your patience. And with all that being said, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a build video for the Ticonderoga giveaway. Just this whole being sick thing just took it right out of me. So with all that being said, I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one.